Ask for eyes that see, ears that hear, and a heart full of understanding. I thank you for the messages that come through and ask that you deliver them to those that need them. Thank you. All right, guys, we are doing... Boy, these rocks are just moving around like crazy, aren't they? We are doing the truth from your soul. And honestly, with this reading, I really wish I could give independent, like individual readings, but it's general. So I hope and pray that the right things will come to you, that you will really feel the message truly when it is meant for you. So pile number 1, we have this card, which looks like a cello and music notes and butterflies. And you have rose quartz. In your tarot is tarot landscapes. And for pile 2, we have a fern. You have green aventurine. And your tarot is Spiritsong Tarot. And for pile 3, we have basically the magic mushroom. You have this, let's see if I can make it flash. There we go. Labradorite. And your tarot is the Phantomwise Tarot. And if you would like to pick with your zodiacs, let's go ahead and do that. Pile 1, we have Capricorn, Cancer, Taurus, and Pisces. Pile 2, we have Aries, Scorpio, Virgo, and Leo. And pile 3, we have Libra, Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Gemini. All right, guys, take your time if you need to. Pause, and the timestamps are down in the description. I'll see you guys there. Okie dokie, pile 1 with your rose quartz, your zodiac if you chose to use it, Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, and Capricorn, and your instrument butterfly card. Here we go. We have some oracle cards for you, and then we will get into your tarot. Oh, that's right. You got 2. Oh, that's right. That's right. So I actually set this recording up a couple days ago and just have not felt the right timing for it. So I drew the cards a few days ago and it's been sitting here. But now the timing feels right. And that I remember now that your pile was very talkative. You were like, cards were coming out. So let's go ahead and get into this. We have discernment, boundaries. Yeah, we're gonna do these. Okay. We have change and intuition. And we have feminine cycle and secrets. Okay. Let's go ahead and get your tarot. Whoop. I don't want to see it till it's time. All right. I'm not sure if we're going to need more or not. I'm going to put these away for now. And we will see in a bit. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the 2 of Wands. The Moon. 6 of Swords. And 6 of Pentacles. Okay. I actually do want to just put it there for right now. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. Taking that deep breath, settling into the energy of your pile. That's right. If you are a numbers person, we have 10, 12, 9, 28. And then, of course, 8, 2, 6, 6. And what is that? 18. I'm immediately drawn to this card. This is my first thing. It does say the feminine cycle. It says reconnect with your cycle. You are a plural woman. So regardless of whether you are a woman or not, or how you identify, plural is the key here. You have more than one facet, right? Now I am being led this direction towards your tarot cards. You do also have a butterfly here, which I'm seeing, and you had them here, and you have change and cycle, right? So like there's a whole lot there with, of course, the caterpillar to the butterfly, the change that happens. It's really a cycle. Is that? No, that's not a butterfly, that's a flower. With these two cards, I'm really getting kind of a, you're here looking out. And same thing with this card. Now, I know that I'm speaking oracally because I know that sometimes this is not exactly what they mean, but what I'm receiving currently just by looking at them. Same with this is, I mean, this card actually is like talks about exchange and equal exchange. But what I'm getting from it is being closed off to something, to some kind of gift. And this viewpoint is like you're under the shelter, you're in safety, looking off. And this train tracks, they're going off in a direction. Do you take it? Do you go that direction? Again, same thing with this card. Like you're the bird, you're up here in the safety of your perch, your home, and something's out there. You're looking off. And they're all surrounding the moon, which is insight, prophetic dreams. You've also got secrets here and intuition here, which, oh, that's interesting. Okay, and you've got these like hanging down like pendulums kind of happening everywhere. Anyway, the intuition, secrets, and the moon to me all go together. And even the feminine cycle, there's something about it that is claiming this grouping. So then how does discernment and boundaries work into this, please? Because so far we've got kind of the mysteries of life, the moon, intuition, secrets. Oftentimes, the feminine cycle, in my opinion, can be another phrase is like the women's mysteries. So yeah, to me that it all goes together. It's a bit more on the metaphysical, the magical side. But then we've got this looking out, staying in but looking out. Is it hermit type stuff? Is it And then even with this card as well, I know it says boundaries, but I'm seeing she's in a bubble, her bubble of safety where she can be, she's nude, where she can be vulnerable, and she's looking out again, looking out. What is it you're looking out at? What, it feels inhibited. It feels like you could just open the door. You could just step outside. You could just go through the bubble, but you're not. Clarity, please. Does pile 1 need to just step out? Yes. That's a resounding yes. I'm getting a resounding yes. Take the risk. Make the music, even if you think it's going to sound bad. There's something about that. Even if you think it's going to come across, you're not a master, you don't have the skills yet. There's something that you are holding back because you think you're not good enough, or you think it doesn't have to be self-worth. It can just be that you're not taking the risk because you think it's supposed to be a certain way, but that's not how life is. It's not supposed to be a certain way. We cling on to these rigid tracks, and it's not, I'm sorry, that was just an example. That doesn't mean that's what this card represents. It was just an example. We cling on to what we know. We cling on to, sorry, it sounds like I'm saying Klingons like Star Trek. We hold on to, so if you're used to being vulnerable within a certain area, that's easy because that's what you're used to. But it's really hard to step out of this area that you have closed off that feels safe. And take the risk. Take the risk. Go out there because you've got butterflies coming. You've got change happening. And I am once again I've been getting lately, maybe you're the same, maybe you're picking this pile again, but I've been getting a lot lately this whole head in the clouds business, which to me is representing, again, like the moon. It's the mystical side, it's the magic, it's the believing in more, the intuition, the mysteries. I think that might be what you're needing to step out into. Because yeah, all of these things are so, yeah, remember, these things are you're looking at the view, but you're not going there. So jump into that. How do you do that? How do you do that? How do you just jump right in? Okay, so for some of you, it's a mindset. For some of you, it's like a letting go. It's a letting go of the when I say this, I don't mean this completely. It's not like you're leaving the world, okay? I just mean it's a letting go of the rules that we constantly put on ourselves within society, within how we're supposed to live our life. That, what's holding you back, in other words, right? Because you're supposed to be seen a certain way. No, let go of that. Allow the change to happen. So for some of you, it's that mindset, and some of you, I'll give you an example. Here's an example of my own life. When I sit here and I do these readings, I can sometimes just bloop, and I'm right in it. And I feel the spiritual world, and I'm with you guys, and it goes. And then sometimes when I step away from doing a reading, suddenly I'm more 3D, physical reality, blah, blah, blah. Things need to happen a certain way. And I'm not going to say that's bad because I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I think we have things that come and go and whatever. But what this is encouraging is to dive more into the spiritual. Okay, so that was one way, is the mindset. Can please bring it back because my brain's forgetting. Okay, okay. And then for some of you, it is there is something you need to let go of that you're holding on to. And you may not even fully realize it. What I mean by this is that it's like a, how do I say this? It's like a stone weighing you down, but you don't realize how this is affecting the rest of your life. And you may or may not know what the stone is. You might know that it feels heavy, but it could be that you've not been in touch with your emotions lately. So you don't know. You just feel heavy. Oh, I do with that. I just encourage the openness, putting out the intent of, hey, what is holding me back right now? Help me to work through that kind of thing. Because, it's going to be different for everyone. Yeah, I'm getting like third eye now. Third eye. I do feel we are getting one more card now. Gosh, I will oh, that's a few cards, but whatever. Something about this deck really kind of cuts into me. I don't know if I'm being extra fibromyalgia today or what, but we taking both? Yeah, we are. Okay. Page of Pentacles and the Chariot. Okay. This is really cute, you guys. I'm sorry, but just look at a turtle. Look at it. I don't think it's even meant to be like a real turtle. It's like part of a rock or something, or but it's freaking adorable. Okay. So we've got an eagle here, and this is actually it's not quite the same, but it reminds me of like the tortoise and the hare, where it's the tortoise is slow and steady, and the hare is quick and fast. But I don't think it's not really that moral. It's just kind of what I'm getting of a pace of something. Sometimes life is this. Sometimes it is slower, and sometimes it is being immersed in something and going at a slower pace and really mastering. And then other times you're flying fast through it. And I do feel for you guys, there is this change of diving into your spiritual life, basically. Something, whoop, there's chills. There's chills. Okay. All right. So something has been slow, and I think it's because you've been a little bit on the fence with some things, or even the thing that's been weighing you down that hasn't been lifted yet, which again, please know, this is there's no fault in this. It's just life. It's lifting. It's lifting. It's either by your choice or by just something happening in your life, that is lifting away. So whether it's your mindset, right, that's changing, or the heaviness of something that you may or may not be aware of is lifting away, and it's about to go faster, this spiritual world. I am hearing a continuation of your spiritual journey. This is so random, you guys, but do you ever hear yourself speak and you think, oh my God, I just sounded like my mom or my sister or, you know, whatever. That just happened. Um, you may have been frustrated. This is not all of you. I definitely don't feel like this is all of you, but you may have been frustrated by the pace of something, and it is about to, look at this, even like even the tunnel, like you're under a tunnel of trees, and they're flying towards the light. So you're about to see more clearly as well. And there's a fog being lifted. I don't know why I keep grabbing this, but there's something being lifted again, whether it's your mind sight or just something heavy in you, a fog, like it's being lifted. Okay, and this is where I'm really feeling the message, the truth from your soul. You need this aspect in your life. You need the spiritual world in your life. Some people can kind of just, you know, do it here and there, and it works for them, and that's fine. Some people need this. They need the mystery of life. They need to seek the otherworldly. They need to experience the chaos that is the universe, the love that comes from, if you want to call it God or a higher self or higher beings, just all that's encompassed with this. This is a part of you. It's a massive part of you. So keep your attention to it. Keep going to it. Open the door, guys. Open the door and get that fruit. Bite right on into it. Take that risk. Go ahead and take the train that's leading you somewhere. Now, maybe it's a thing because of these cards, but I did just notice that there's a lot of overarching, like this arch and this and here and the trees that you're going to go through. And then this is almost like a tunnel with the trees coming over. You really are about to leave some kind of cycle, and come into a newness, a freshness, somewhere like a place in yourself where it's okay to be vulnerable outside of what you're used to, where you're no longer nervous to be vulnerable. Yeah. Is that it? Anything else, please? Anything more? No, we got it. Okay, guys. I truly hope that this was a benefit for you. I hope that you feel seen, loved, heard, cherished, all those amazing things. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Alrighty, pile 2 with your green Aventurine, which you can see. I was wondering if it was just going to disappear in there. You chose with your Zodiac. We have Leo, Scorpio, Virgo, and Aries. You also have a Fern card. Let's just put you there. Okay. Put your tarot over here for a second. We have 4 of these. We have Gratitude, Circle of Life, Luna, and Loss. Okay. And your, I believe it's called Spiritsong? Yeah, Spiritsong Tarot. Okay, we're apparently going to start there and then come back to more. So let's leave that there for a second. The Emperor. Page of Feathers and Page of Crystals. If you are into numbers, you have 23, 13, 18, 4, and then 2 pages, which my brain is gone. I don't, what is it, an 11? 2 11s? Circle of Life says, I give you my blessing to accomplish your quest. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting how this card was a little bent there. I feel like that actually represents a little something, like something about your loss is really impacting. It's bending you. I feel very quiet so far with you guys. It's I feel a respect and honoring of what you've been through. I do not think most people notice what you have been through. And I feel that your soul is right now giving you a shout out for your amazing ability to take what life hands you and to continue on and to learn and grow and to be grateful. I mean, really look at this card, guys. This person's hand is scarred. Really scarred. You've got a fresh young hand, and you've got a really scarred hand. I don't think that's just wrinkles. I think that's scarring. That's how I see it anyways. But what I'm also getting is this, it's not, with this Luna card, I'm really getting it's unseen. You are not, most people don't know what you've been through. And you've gone through all these cycles, all these changes and experiences, and experienced a lot of loss. And yet you are this grateful person. And maybe that's why we're taking time to go through these, because they want to give you this moment of like, we see you. We see. You haven't just, I don't even have words. Like, they keep leaving me. You haven't just like barely made it through life. You've inspired the people that watch your soul, your spirit team. You have been an inspiration to people that help you. We want to call it a guardian angel. You know, whatever it is that you believe in. I'm feeling like this awe almost. And I know that feels a little weird. I can tell your type of, especially with your gratitude and what you've been through. You're not a give me, you know. This might be a little bit like a lot because people don't usually give this to you. Or it feels a little bit awkward, but they want to give you that shout out. Whew. Okay. So as of now, we've got the Emperor, Page of Crystals, and Page of Feathers. And they do have little, sometimes to me they're slightly different. I mean, their definitions can work with like the general meanings of most tarot, but it does feel a little tiny bit different to me. So I will use their words. It says focus and stability for the Emperor. Page of Feathers says exploration and discovery. And Page of Crystals says ideas and discipline. And I kind of feel like these three all like go together. This, you have ideas, use your discipline, your focus, your stability to explore and discover within these ideas what more can come. I do, yeah, that the explorer feels very poignant. This doesn't have to be extremely planned out. It's more about you are stable, you are focused, you can get through things, you can, what's that word that wants to come out that's having a struggle, a hard time coming out? Your exploration of your ideas doesn't have to have an end, doesn't have to have an exact plan, doesn't have to have a way. It's an exploration. It's finding out, what does this do? What is over here? What, let's look under this rock. And that's can seem chaotic if you're not stable. But your stability brings in, there's this maturity. There's a maturity here. And I personally, I think it's really beautiful the way you go about this. Again, another thing they're just kind of pointing out about you. Currently, I don't feel like this is actually them saying, do this about something. It's again, more of a Eunice. Is that a name, Eunice? It's who you are, the way you are. Yeah, okay. All right. Getting more. Take both. Okay. Whoop. Not those, not these. That did not quite feel right. This I will take. We have 9 of crystals, 8 of crystals, and 5 of feathers. We have security and abundance, strategy and resilience, dedication and progress. Once again, I feel like it's practically the exact same thing we just said. Strategy, resilience, your stability, your focus, discipline, security, stability, dedication, and progress. Progress could be another way of this, like discovery and exploration, and dedication, discipline. Okay, so then I am going to say that maybe some of you came in thinking about a particular, even though there's a topic to this, there's something in particular that you do feel like you're trying to focus on. And what they are giving you is like a steadfast, continue, keep going. Don't let it be. Don't worry about the very end of it. Don't worry about having, it doesn't need to be cookie cutter, right? It doesn't have to look a certain way. And maybe that's something you're battling with. Maybe it does to you. Maybe you keep thinking or you're comparing yourself to someone else. And no, no, be gone with that idea. Um, but this is really just like, just keep going, keep at it. It's kind of funny that there's a spider here and it's talking about security and abundance because I'm actually just reminded of like a spider's web and how, especially in a house or even outside, things happen. Things happen and we clean our houses and get rid of webs and maybe sprinklers go off and cause way too big of holes like tears and spider webs and the spiders are like, doggone it, I gotta build my home again. Doggone it. And you know it's gonna look different a little, it's maybe not to our eye, but they don't do it exactly the same way. I mean, I'm guessing, to be quite honest, I'm guessing, but that's what I'm getting with this is that just keep going. Just keep going. Don't worry about how it looks. There's something, yeah, that's like, this is like the main, they're trying to give you an answer. You're looking for an answer. This is the answer they're giving you. Keep going. I'm sorry, I'm taking a moment and asking for anything else and also letting my eyes wander to see if anything picks up. I do feel I still feel a sadness. Um, it's a heaviness, a fullness in the heart. Um, Almost an old heartache is kind of what it feels like. And it doesn't mean that it is. It's just that some heartaches feel a little more full but dull, if that makes any sense. It's not extreme. It's not making you sob silently because you can't breathe. You know what I'm saying? It's like an acceptance of a loss, an acceptance of your grief. Um, Feeling it and allowing its place. I'm hearing trust, the word trust, and I don't think you even need to be told that. I feel like it's more of like, again, they're acknowledging that you do trust. You do trust. You have some very playful characters here. I mean, you've got the raccoon and you've got a fox. Both are actually quite intelligent, but also playful. Um, I did just hear something about getting a little bit more sun. And maybe the time of year, you know, maybe you deal with, what is it called? SAD, seasonal, some, anyway, depression. And it might be that getting some sun helps. It might even just be that you just need it every once in a while, you know, they're just giving you a reminder. But I didn't feel like that was connected to play. That was just a thing that popped up really quick. Okay. I did just get a random other thing, and I did just see saying sun kind of pointed to this suddenly with this loss, which made me finally look at the eye that's in this, and it really kind of gave me a feeling of uh spiritual time. Like you've lost something within your spiritual practice, or maybe beliefs, maybe God, there's so many things that could be I mean, gosh. And that's where the word trust came in again, was the trust that you're going to be brought to where you need to be. Trust that you will learn what you need to learn. For when you have fluctuations in life, because yeah, it's going to happen. Things come and go. Oh, and that I'm hurting even more now. That's deeper. That went deeper. You guys have lost something that feels really important, or even if it's not super important in the long run, it had an impact. It really had an impact. All I can say is they're like wanting to say we're with you, and it's not just your soul, it's your team. It's I feel like you are surrounded. You are surrounded. It's okay to just go through this time, right? This life, you know, you're mature. You know, cycles happen. Gosh, my heart hurts for you guys. I'm with you in this. I don't like leaving things on kind of a sad note, but sometimes that's how life is. And I do feel that perhaps that's what we need to allow, right? Sometimes it's just got to be. We've got to let it be. So I lift you up. I know you'll be taken care of. And I remind you that you are an amazingly mature person, stable, with a little bit of a fun side to you. And they are honored to go through this journey with you. Okay, guys, I hope this has been a benefit for you. I hope truly that you feel seen, heard, loved, cherished, all those amazing things. I'll see you next time. Okay, pile 3. Woo! As I fling this everywhere with your Labradorite crystal. I wonder if I can make it shine for you there. Oh, let's see what happens if I turn it over. There we go. It'll move the second I move the table. Anyway, if you chose with your zodiac, we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Sagittarius. Your magic mushroom. And then let's see, you had 4, okay. And this one first, we have divine sensuality, concealment, physical pain, and release. Okay, let's get some tarot. Woo! All right. Nope, that one is. Okay. You might come back for more, but let's grab these for now. We have the Four of Pentacles. Whoop. The Five of Pentacles. The Four of Cups. And the Magician. I don't know what is up lately, but like a bunch of my cards are like bent a little bit. No, I don't know that you guys can tell. Anyway, okay, if you are into numbers, let me grab those. We have a 10, 29, 27, 4, 5, 4, and 1. This is really interesting. Okay, so for divine sensuality, it says, I reveal your talent to enchant. Then we have concealment. Release. I'm going to need to get clarity on some of these. Okay. I feel a little troubled with your pile so far. I feel a little bit of a panic. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm tapping into exactly. Also, there's a little bit of confusion happening. Okay, so automatically I am receiving branching out, getting a new perspective. Ooh, it's like actually hard to breathe. This is a little bit weird. There are several ways I feel like this could be going. And I feel like they're very different. So I guess we'll probably go with both. Maybe we'll grab cards for another. We'll see, I guess. Okay. Some of you are experiencing magic. You can call it magic. You can call it energy. You can call it metaphysics. You're experiencing something that is being concealed by you, and I have a feeling it's because you're fearful for some reason, whatever it is, fearful of a reaction, fearful of sharing, fearful of what people don't believe me, fearful of if you say something, does that make it more real? It is causing issues, and not just, I mean, this is like real stuff. It's causing issues in you. There's my heart panicking again. There's the heart panic. Whew. Okay. We're not ready to come to this release card yet. Four of Pentacles is about stocking up, saving for the future, holding on because you don't know what the future has, right? Five of Pentacles is like keep moving forward. You are in currently a little bit of a sticky situation or an unstable situation. Oh my God, there went my brain. Anyway, Four of Cups is like boredom and it's just oblivious, being oblivious. And then you've got the Magician down here. So it's interesting to me that you've got the Magician down here. You've got the magic mushroom over here. Something that metaphysically is bothering you that needs to be released. And I'm getting it like this kind of a thing. When you stock up, let's just talk about financially, okay? When you save, you don't spend your money, so you might be bored, right? Because you're saving. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? But I feel like this is saying to just keep going, keep going, keep going. And you will get to this Magician card. And I feel like this is representing where you want to be. And I don't mean it as like in traditional tarot. I feel like that's the card that's coming out right now is like you want magic. You chose the magic mushroom. You want magic in your life. And here's the Magician with the magic. And something has to be released in order to get here. And they're just saying, keep going, store up. Even though you're bored, store up, stock up. Don't put your energy into things that you don't need to. That's another way, because this doesn't have to just be financially. We can say it that way. Don't put your energy into things that don't need to be, you don't need to focus on. we're going to grab a card for the release card right here, because I do want a bit more. There's that pain. I really believe, guys, that this is you I'm feeling, or at least your situation. And there's pain involved with the release of whatever is going on. Yes, okay. This card. We have the Knight of Swords for this release card Wow, which also goes over this physical pain card. Okay. Did I like move this? I don't know if I did, guys, but I'm gonna move it so it's like a little bit more normal there. Okay. Sorry. Me being weird. Okay, so I think it's like, I mean, we even have this blade coming down into the heart. The heart is wrapped. Wait, let me show you. Let me show you a little more. The heart is being wrapped by these thorns that is causing pain. And we have this release from this. And the Knight of Swords, which has their sword out ready. They're ready to fight. They're ready to cut through. Ready for this release. But what I was wondering is how. What I wanted was how. How does this happen? How does this... be blunt and direct, solid, confident, not going back. Charging into battle, knowing your plan, this is what we're doing it. And again, I do feel like part of it is this. Part of the plan is that like you're stocking up on something, or you're making sure you don't put your energy where it's not needed, which does create perhaps some boredom. It creates this like, now what? Because I'm used to doing something else, right? But keep going. Keep going, and you will get to where you want to be. Now, this Divine Sensuality card, this... I feel like those of you that this is meant for, you already know what's going on with it and why it's here. I don't know that I necessarily feel comfortable talking on YouTube to strangers about what this could be representing. So I'm going to leave it at that because I believe that you understand. You know why that's there if that's meant for you. We are, okay? We are getting 2 more cards apparently. Yes, and this one. And I'm going to put them away. All right, we have Justice and the Page of Swords. I am, just oracly speaking, getting performance. You can take that how you want to, but I'll explain what it means to me. This person's on stage before other people and a performance, right? And what I'm getting is that this person that you want to be, this magician, this magic person, whatever it is you are currently going through that gets you here will end up being something that others will see. Will end up being in service. That's oftentimes how people back in the day, or even in storybooks or whatever, when you have your sword on your hands like this, you are in service to others. You're offering your sword. And that is what you are doing. You are coming to this place where you will be able to be in service to others with your gifts. And whatever the situation is that's going on, that's difficult for you, that is causing you physical pain, will come to justice. These are your guarantees. Release and justice here. I will admit, I feel a sickening also. I do. I really feel like you guys, for those of you that are not, you don't know what I'm really talking about, as far as like spiritual warfare or an entity bothering you, something that's going on, that is okay. However you feel you're supposed to take this, take it, because that's meant for you the way you need to. But I do feel that there is a large portion of this is like dealing with the metaphysical, dealing with something that's not in your benefit. I hate saying things like that because I personally like to think that even the difficult things are ultimately for our good, because of whatever it teaches us, helps us through. But who am I to say? Because I didn't create the world. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know exactly how it all works. Something you trusted turned against you. It's like something, oh, and there's the pain around the heart again. Ah. So some of you, it could literally just be as easy as, and that's not easy. I'm so sorry to put it that way. It's not easy. Betrayal. And what I mean by that is the energetic. What I'm talking about could be the energy of the betrayal that you had. For some of you, you are dealing with a particular entity that maybe you thought you could trust and you couldn't. I am not one to ever want to place fear on people. I do not. Fear is never going to get you anywhere. So, if for some reason this scares you a little bit, please remember you've got release here and you've got justice here. And you have a story happening. You are in the middle of the story that's happening. You will get through it. You will become this magician. You will be of service to other people in a beautiful way. Okay. Is there anything else, please? Anything? Oh, we're being directed now to the Labradorite. You look at it sometimes and it's just kind of a black stone. You look at it other times and it's a beautiful shining blue. So part of that has to do with perspective. Which perspective are you taking when you look at your own situation? Another is that, remember, we all start somewhere, we all grow, we all develop, we all change. Yeah. Kisses. Okay, guys, that is it. Truly, I hope this has been a benefit for you. I hope things have been cleared up a little bit. And truly, truly, I hope you feel seen, heard, loved, cherished, all those amazing things. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.